What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Retro Bowl Anti-Trade and Cut, where today we are going against the 0-2 Atlanta Falcons, where we're hoping that we will not let them win a game, and we will bring our team to a winning record. But they're starting off there with I was going to say a quick touchdown, but it wasn't really that quick. Nah. I mean, all in all, this team is not terrible. And based off just past how I've played in the second season, I've always made it, or at least the ones that I do recordings of, I've always made it to the Retro Bowl. So I'm hoping to replicate that in this series and make it to the Retro Bowl in only 2 seasons with a decent record, not one where I'm like hoping someone loses so I can get in. One where, like, even if I lost the last 3 games of the season, I'd still make it. That's the record I'm looking for. But also, there's something I haven't mentioned about that lucky streak of making it the second season, every second season of every series that I've ever recorded. There's one major flaw in there. I've never won one. Every single time I lose. And most of the time it's by double-digit leads. So I am looking to replicate the first part and make it there. But instead of just making it, I want to win it. I don't want to be there. I want to own it. So that's what I'm shooting for. Not just a Retro Bowl appearance, but a win. Which is something I have yet to do in the second season of any of these. As we reach a milestone, 50 career touchdowns. Longest rushing TD, 2 yards. Makes sense. We got a terrible running back. But this team is not bad. Defense is not terrible either. If defense can, I was going to say if defense can get a stop, it's almost a guaranteed win, which I'm hoping I don't prove myself wrong by losing this game, but defense got a stop and actually slowed them down, so they ended up taking more time off the clock and doing less, which is actually surprising to me. But we are moving. If I remember, I think I got this tight end in the draft. I don't remember. I think I got a receiver and the tight end in the draft and a defensive player. I don't remember. Why can't I remember this one's draft? I don't know. I think we got the tight end in this draft, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And that is why our longest rushing touchdown is only 2 yards, because let's face it, this running back is terrible. And I don't think we're going to get a new one anytime soon, especially if we win a lot of games this season, which I don't plan on losing, so we'll see. But this is probably the most interesting of all the challenges that I do, because while early on it makes it slightly worse, second season you get a lot better, because most of the people that were there are retiring, but the ones that are still there have gotten better and have reached their max potential. And so there's less holes to fill on your full team, and you can focus a more balanced draft instead of going majority offense or more majority defense, depending on where you were weakest. You can kind of balance out both. But the major downfall of this is if a player is just terrible, there's like almost no getting, well, there isn't almost no getting rid of them. There is no getting rid of them until they retire or don't sign back onto the team, which it's unlikely, because in order for a person to not sign back, they have to be a toxic player, which either means, one, they're playing like absolute trash and it was gonna happen either way. It's just you gotta wait at that point. That was a terrible pass. I don't even know who that was to. But also another major downfall is if you are offered someone who's like good for now, but you're looking to replace them at the end of the season, you can't really do that. You gotta only aim for someone who's gonna be a long-term player on the team. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Which, that's a problem that's kind of noticeable in almost all my challenges, is not being able to take everyone that's offered to you as a trade. Which, this series, it's called Anti-Trade and Cut, but that just means I can't trade anyone out. I can trade people in for picks, because it's essentially like drafting someone, but I can't bring someone out. I don't know why I said bring, but I allow myself to bring someone in. If you disagree with it, you can fight your argument in the comments. But anyways, if you've made it this far and you are going down to the comments to fight your argument, you might as well hit the like button and the subscribe button on your way down. If you hit the subscribe button, you might want to hit that little bell so you know what I'm uploading when I upload it, instead of going to my channel and checking that way. I don't understand why there are so little people that use the bell. It is very useful. And there we go, take the lead. They do. I think I'm gonna go for 2 here. Gives me the best chance of winning. And I get it. So that, at worst, it forces overtime. At best, it wins us the game. Let's see what happens here on defense. They're going to score. They're going for 2, but get stopped. Alright, so all we got to do is not turn over the ball and drain time. But of course, I'm going to be stupid for no reason, and I'm going to try and score a touchdown. But I will do it the safest way possible. I am not going to force the ball. I am just going to find the most open person and throw to them. If no one's open, I won't throw. But if they're going to give me plays like this, I might as well try and score. Like, just leave me open, why don't you? I feel stupid that I'm calling timeouts with a lead at the end of the game, but I mean, I'm not a smart person, and I'm proving that here and now by trying to score a touchdown when all I gotta do is not turn over the ball and get rid of time. Like, if I didn't call those timeouts, this would have been game over already. But you know, why not? So long as the game's interesting, I don't gotta edit this out. I got one play. I'm gonna kick a field goal just so he can get XP points, and just so his stats look a bit better. Yay. Oh, that was the longest field goal. He barely made it. It was only 43 yards. Jeez. Compared to the kickers you can get very easily in the beginning of the draft, or at the end of the third round of the draft. I mean, compared to those, he is terrible. But there isn't a point in which coordinator. I have no clue. Why are you asking me? Offense? Heck yeah. Impressive that I got that right, but sure. I don't know who you are, but sure. I'll go stamina. You're actually pretty solid. You just can't do much late in the game. As Dallas and Philadelphia both win. Yay. New York does lose, though, which puts us in a better position. So, yeah, I did pick up the tight end. I didn't pick up a receiver. I got a 2D lineman. And you're the one I just upgraded. And, yeah, I remember why I got you, because you were just maxed out strength and kind of middle of the ground with everything else. And also because everyone else was just terrible. And also, this guy I got the first season, he's just solid all around. He's going to want another contract, and he'll want a big one probably. And maybe not. He'll probably want like 12 mil, maybe 11. He'll want an extra 2-3 million. But, I mean, I'm willing to give him that. He's got great potential. He's not great now, but he'll be great later. I'm hoping to get him out of the toxic area, because if he's still there when his contract ends at the end of the season, I lose an amazing quarterback. And the backup's gone, because I don't care if he's toxic or not. He'll probably retire the next season anyways. And I don't know if you'll resign. That depends on if you get out of toxic or not. I mean, you're not good. I would hope I could not pay you because you don't want to be here. Same with Devy. Kilburn, he's retiring anyways. It doesn't matter. I think that was someone I traded in. But anyways, that'll do it for this one. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when and what I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.